Hi Libra, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for February 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Frida Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this may resonate with yours or their moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right. What they aren't telling you, Libra. What do we got? What do we got here for Libra? How you doing? Okay. Temperance. Could be Sagittarius. 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Well, that's nice. The Devil. Now it's a party. The Moon. Could be Pisces or Cancerian. This could be Capricorn. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, this could be Capricorn also, and 5 of Cups. Can you see that? Okay. Let me see. All right. Maybe that's better. There we are. All right. Coming for you, Shrimpies. Get this one right here. Okay. So this, you are unto yourself, and you need to deal with how you feel about this, or something has got you kind of locked in to where you might be feeling stuck, or like you don't know. Mind you, this isn't like you need to know, but I think you're kind of waiting for something to happen that might not be on its way, or you have taken some downtime from something and you're kind of still there, and it's not going to go away unless you get vertical on it. This is, you're dealing with somebody that might be wanting to just kind of do the right thing and make everybody happy, and so they're keeping you in limbo, and it's, yeah, they're not really, they're not going to be the one to be decisive here or take action. That's like across the board. A lot of the readings are that they want someone else to make a decision for them, because they're not going to come clean with how they're really feeling or what they really want. Okay, so what's this? It's just 7 of Wands. You're waiting on something though, and it's not going to work out the way you want unless you handle it. And we're crooked here. I don't like that crooked business. Okay. That's better. All right, what's this 7 of Pentacles about for Libra? What's this 7 of Pentacles? Hanged Man. This is 6 of Pentacles for Libra. King of Pentacles. So we got King and Queen of Pentacles here. This could be Virgo. What about this Moon here? Pisces or Cancerian. What about this Moon card? Knight of Cups. What about this Devil card? Oh, I don't like it. They're asking you to wait. I don't like it. It's this Devil card for Libra. Fool. What's this Pentacles? Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Libra. I'm going to put on a pot of vodka. We're going to work this out. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles for Libra. Empress. You know, okay, what's this? 5 of Cups. This is somebody that is asking you to wait for them, and if you wait, it'll just be worth it. It'll so be worth it. It won't. You need to get vertical on this and make some decisions, because this is someone that's just, at this point, they're keeping you in position because they don't want to make anybody mad, and they just kind of, they're trying to couch them being the good person in your eyes, because what they really want to do is preserve their autonomy and their control, and this is somebody who's very cautious, who's very controlling. I don't like it. I don't like that they're asking you to wait, and there's this promise of a new beginning that keeps you kind of hoping and wishing and waiting, and What's this 5 of Cups? 6 of Wands. So this is somebody that's always kind of let you believe that there's something coming and it never came. This is someone that they just needs more time to decide. No, they don't. They're just trying to manage everybody's opinion of them while they still get to preserve their authority and their control over their life. And this is someone that is saying, you know what? One day it's going to be so good and everything's going to be perfect and we're going to have this awesome connection and we're going to have this new beginning and it's just going to be, but it's not happening because they're not working towards it. It might have just started. This Libra, for the Libras that I'm reading for, this feels like someone that's keeping you on the down low. This feels like somebody that's got you kind of over here and is telling you that there's so much potential. Just give me time. You know, I wasn't supposed to feel this way about you. I don't know what to do about my feelings. I just can't resist you. And they're not doing squat about it. This bothers me because they're telling you what they think you want to hear, and they're just like they're dangling this carrot, and it's not it's not going to pan out. A lot of promises made, a lot of like, you know, once we get to be together, it's going to be so awesome. And there's not going to be a once we get to be together. At least not in the time frame you want. This is someone that's trying to manage all parties concerned so nobody gets mad at them, and they don't have to be liable, responsible, or accountable for how anybody feels about where they're involved in. Like all these people, all these situations they're involved in, they're kind of doing this dance where they're trying to keep everybody's opinion and keep the stress level down and the drama level, but it's all to preserve them being able to do what they want, when they want, with whom and what they want. And they claim insecurity. Things are not really stable right now. I just don't know. It's not a good time. We just have to wait. It has to be this way for right now. But the truth is they aren't looking really for anything deep and connected. They really enjoy you physically, Libra. I'll tell you that right now. The physical, but anything beyond that, this is they're not. I don't know. For the Libras that I'm reading for, it feels like they need to preserve their independence above all else. And so it's become about management, about promising you the world to buy themselves some time on having to deliver it right away. It could also be that this person is needing to take baby steps after their own trauma. And so they're asking for you to wait and give them time while they grieve. It's it's a tough call because on the one hand, it's like, you know what, that's entirely reasonable. Like, look, I just got out of something, Libra. Can you give me a minute? I feel very strongly, but my whole world has just turned on its ear and I need to manage a few things and I need to kind of figure out how I feel. I can tell you that I feel like you're worth it, that I do want to see you at the other side of this, Libra, but you got to give me some time. That feels, here's how, for me, that's somebody that doesn't have anybody else on the side. If you've got somebody that is telling you the truth as far as like, you know what, I do want to see where this goes, but I am messy garbage right now, and they've got nobody else, and you know they don't have anybody else, then this is about them really needing some time to kind of sort their life and get their life together. And kind of regain control and dominion over their life, but there's still this interest in you. They're telling you the truth if this is somebody that doesn't have anybody else. But if this is somebody that is kind of still dealing with an ex, or if this is a relationship on the down low for whatever reason, this person could be wide open and, you know, they don't have anybody else. Okay, but if this is someone that wants to keep things kind of sequestered and over here, they're not planning on delivering. That's the difference. So if you're dealing with somebody that is wide open, that you're kind of friends and tiptoeing into the physical, and then you really enjoy each other physically, but they're like, I can't handle any more than that. Okay. But if this is an affair, if this is someone trying to let go of someone else and do the right thing and promising you the world to buy themselves some time, they're not going to deliver because their focus is on themselves. And, I stepped in it. Now I've got this big old mess. I just need some time to deal with this. I feel really bad. Can you give me a couple months? And you're like, what? Wait, what? What did you think was going to happen? Yes, there's going to be drama. You're dealing with that person and you're dealing with me. And they're just going to be like, it's too much. I feel like, honestly, it's going to depend on your situation, because you know your situation best. If you're dealing with someone that is on the up and up and you know they don't have anybody else, then they're sincere. This is someone that their life is upside down right now. What they're not telling you is that I really need to feel like I can take care of myself and take care of my business. It's important for me to do the right thing here, and I need to go slowly. But I do like the potential, but my focus is on self-care right now and what feels right to me. And I need time to get through what I just dealt with. And I can't give to you what I need to give to you. Like that, they might not be telling you all of that. But by and large, if you're dealing with someone that doesn't have anybody else, they're on the up and up. This is someone saying, look, I'm going through it. And I'm really trying to kind of pick myself back up and deal with things. And I enjoy you physically. And you're just going to have to be okay with both if you want to deal with me. That's fair. That's honest. Okay, I know what I'm dealing with. But if you are not dealing with somebody that's really unto themselves and they're done, then this is someone who's just trying to buy themselves time and keep everybody happy and low drama and do their own thing. And it's one of those things where they've made a mess of things and they want to... It's like they'd rather have you mad at them than the other person, whoever they're dealing with, because that person can cause them more damage and affect their future and affect their control and affect their sense of efficacy in their own life. So their priority is going to be kind of appeasing that situation, but that also means that they have to tell you what you want to hear to kind of manage you and your feelings and to let them off the hook and be less accountable. They can't do both. And it feels like you're going to be waiting a long time for this person to come around, because in the interim, what they've done is kind of, for the Libras that I'm reading for, they have kind of just dealt like, a huge blow to whatever they were dealing with another person, say. And so there's some drama with that. You're going to be put on hold for that. And then they're going to want some time away from both of you to nurse their wounds and to feel like, or to think about what they need to do to preserve their life being on track. So there's a difference between someone wanting to preserve their future and what they have and all of that versus someone wanting to get their life back. The first one is someone wanting to get their life back on track. The second one is someone just wanting to preserve whatever they have. So all of a sudden you're a low priority because I got to figure out, I don't want this person to take this stuff from me. So I've got to make them happy, or I've got to do whatever, because what matters most is me and what I have. So just know that got this devil here. What's this devil about again? Libra. So we got the Fool and the World. All right. Honestly, it feels like you're going to be waiting a long time to get what you want. And I feel like for the Libras that I'm reading for, you're going back and forth between like waiting and things being relatively calm to you kind of feeling like, oh, finally at last there's some peace, and things being relatively calm. It's like you're half waiting and you're half glad for the respite or the respite. You're half glad that things are kind of like, whew, and at the same time you're waiting. You do feel, for the Libras that I'm reading for, this is a pretty intense connection, and it's compounded by the fact that you really feel that psychic connection and that there's a great physical connection. That doesn't help things, right? Especially when you're trying to see the forest for the trees. So this is something that you're going to have to be addressing and handling and figuring out if it's worth it for you, depending on how the person is. If they're just a clean slate, they really do mean it. They're just they want to see where this goes, but it's baby steps for them. So what they're telling you is like, oh, you know what? I want things to kind of settle down and for me to feel more secure before I make an offer. And they're right. What they're not telling you is that they do feel like there's a great potential with you, but they're not in a position to give you what you want or to be the partner they want, because they're still nursing old wounds. And then there's a little bit of shame at what they've done or what they've been through. It's been a lot. That's the first scenario. For the Libras that have somebody that's dealing with somebody else, this is someone just wanting to buy time from both of you to figure out what's most advantageous for them in their next move. And you've got to decide if it's worth it sticking around, because this is same old with this person. It's going to happen again. Or if you want to cut bait and do your own thing. What else for Libra? What else for Libra? Star card, that could be Aquarius, boobies. All right. Healing. Taking some time to heal. Things are being restored. Hope. Is that hope in waiting, or is that like, okay, I'm glad this mess is behind me and now Libra is hopeful and looking to the future? Or is this Libra hoping and waiting, and when the dust dies down, maybe this person and I can start back up again? Like, what are you hoping for? What is your downtime going to be spent hoping for, restoring, renewing? Is it you just kind of waiting and getting yourself all ready for this person that may or may not decide to, do the right thing? Or is it you being like, you know what, I'm going to keep this distance between me, get my priorities straight, or figure out what I want to do and go from there? It may still include that person, but the difference is it'll be you choosing it instead of you waiting for them to come to you. What else for Libra? What else for Libra? What else for Libra? Honor yourself. Yes. Yes. Get vertical on it. Honor you make the decision. It feels like you're waiting for someone to do the right thing, and they're going to do the right thing for themselves. In both scenarios, this is someone that is looking out for their best interest. The first one is admirable because they've kind of been through it and they're trying to get their life back on track, and then you happen and they really are feeling it, but they know that they have to take care of themselves first or they're going to be a crap partner. That's realistic. The second one, not so much. This is someone who stepped in it and then is just trying to manage the outcome so they can still come out of it whole. What else for Libra? What would Libra's person say to them? What would Libra's person say to them? Being apart has been life-changing for me. All right. I don't doubt that. I think that, absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that business. But I also think that with the connection that you two have, this is somebody that's probably chomping at the bit. There's no question there's a physical connection here. And that would probably solve all your problems for a couple of days for the both of you, at least, if there were, But then when you come out of that haze, it's like we're back where we started. And this is you, I think this is you coming full circle with it and being like, I just can't anymore. I can't. When you're clean and whole, come to me. We'll see what we can do. But I can't do the back and the forth, and I can't do the waiting. Because it's always something. I'm not the priority, and I need to be. I don't want to wait anymore. Okay, I did those. All right. What else for Libra? What else for Libra? Gracious. What else for Libra? Libra. Queen of Swords. There you are. Okay, so we got the Libra. Yeah, you got to get vertical on this. You got to make some decisions here. This could be male or female. This is Libra right here, Queen of Swords, and this is the Nine of Swords. So this is you needing to make some decisions and confronting some major issues of instability, doubt, insecurity, fear, anxiousness, just being tired of the same old with this person. And needing to break free and to finally put yourself first. And instead of waiting, time would be better served. And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, but hopefully, because I think honestly, for the majority of you, I think this is somebody that's been putting you off because they're still dealing with somebody else. I don't think this is someone in the first scenario who's like been through it and is like, look, I'm putting my life back together. I need some time, but I do really like you. So I think this is about the second scenario where you've got somebody that you've been involved with that's involved with somebody else that is still maintaining the somebody else. This isn't, you know what I mean? So This is you needing to make some decisions. It's time to confront this. It's like you're at the crossroads. You don't want to be dealing with this anymore. And being apart from you has been life-changing for me. Okay, well, cool. But that doesn't really, I don't know. We've got taking some time here, and I really hope that it's just you choosing and deciding and focusing on yourself, because I really hope that this isn't you waiting for them and sequestering yourself. This is somebody that you, no matter what they tell you, they're putting themselves first. So you just, and not in the good way, not so that they can be whole and be a better partner. This is someone that's just kind of focused on how they feel, and everything's kind of for their own interest in preserving, but not in the good way. Not because they want to be a whole person, but because they don't want anything taken away from them and they don't want to lose their autonomy. So they'd rather keep you on hold and kind of meh than to say, hey, look, I'm messy garbage. I got to deal with this. I'll hit you up when everything's okay. All right, but it is your choice, obviously, because you're going to know your situation best, right? Oh my gosh, shutting up. 21 minutes. Okay, well, Libra, I thank you for stopping by. Good luck with this. Love and support to you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.